1,000-meter marker. Valiente, Live by Night, the first two to respond. Noble Beats there, Classic Rocks in the pink on the outside. They're followed then by Great Pretender. Happy Wife, Happy Life's about 6 lengths off them at this stage. Then comes Ramsey and Magari's the trailer as they move towards that 600-meter. Classic Rock on the outside, Live by Night. Valiente's in the blue, Noble Beats on the outside. Happy Wife, Happy Life's got about 3 lengths to make up as they come down to the 400-meter marker. And it's Live by Night, the leader. Valiente, Happy Wife, Happy Life goes in for a run as they come to the 200-meter marker. Valiente, Happy Wife, Happy Life towards the outside, Noble Beat. But Valiente's in a galloping mood today. And Valiente, welcome back, Anton Marcus. They win by 4 lengths. Second place is going to go to Ramsey, then Noble Beat, and Happy Wife, Happy Life. So number 3, Valiente, the 3-year-old son of Visionaire, Brett Crawford. Welcome back, Anton Marcus. Bit of a scare just before the race when it played up, but showed the pace. Usually with the blinkers on this time, Anton allowed it to sit about 2 lengths off them and then storms away to win by 4 or 5 lengths. Second will go to number 8, Ramsey. That pays 11 Rand 70, a lovely exacta. Noble Beat runs into third, number 1 at 270, and then Happy Wife, Happy Life ends up in that 4th position. Further back is Live by Night. So Valiente, the blue silk's just been punched out, and Live by Night's on the inside, Ramsey's on the right-hand side, Happy Wife, Happy Life coming out of that barrier, and it will show improvement after this run now, but the victory is for Valiente, ends up the tote favourite at 2 Rand. Next up is the second race, and the second race is the start of our place accumulator. We do a test your knowledge in race 7 because there's a certain horse I want to look at there. Back to the studio.
Business comes home in the first. Valiente, I like what I saw today. This is the work he shows back home. The money poured on him and he looked... Well, we've just seen the running of the first race, and the heavily supported Valiente has finally produced what he shows back home. Let's get Peter Musket into the winner's box. Now, when I saw you walking past to saddle there, I said, let's hope today he brings it to the track, and this is what he shows back home.
Yeah, he's been the most frustrating horse to deal with. Exceptionally high quality of work at home, and he's never delivered once until this evening. Obviously, full credit to Anton on his first ride back. He assessed the pace well, he got the bit of cover that we needed, and he finished his race off very well.
Well done to you and the team. You took the blinkers off, and he's come through with flying colours today.
Yeah, obviously, huge congratulations to the connections. They've been very patient with him, as frustrated as I have been, but certainly it's paid off this evening. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
Let's get our champion back, Anton Marcus. Good to have you back at the track. And now, when you looked at Valiente, you must have thought, my first ride back on his work back home, I can get back into the winner's box.
Certainly I did, Sheldon, you know. It's easy to say afterwards, but out of all of my rides, this was the one that I thought, if I was going to have a winner tonight, it's going to be him. He's probably one of the better form horses in the weakest field, you know. Just a big thank you to Pete. Always had my back. We go back. I don't want to tell you how far we go back. Okay. Obviously, he had a tremendous amount of success for Brett and Peter last season. You know, just great to get back into the winners' enclosure for them.
Now, you've had your time off, obviously very free. So on the sidelines, watching from behind the scenes. You've come back now, and good to get back into the winner's box. You're feeling good? I
am feeling good, you know. Probably still a bit ring rusty. You know, the beauty about the break is I actually took a mental break as well. I never followed the form, so it's quite challenging coming back, but it's very exciting. Once again, just big thank you to Richmond, who've been supporting me. We've had a great relationship for quite some time now.
Now, it's always difficult coming to the track, and you priced up on a number of favourites. This looked to be probably your best on the day. A horse like Rail Trip and those type of horses, they got to be rather competitive.
I thought she's competitive. You know, if you if you take the ratings out of the equation, because you have to, if you even take a line through Bank Robber, he's on top of her. You know, he's on top of her. Even a horse, despite the fact that he's better off at the weights. But you take What a Blast, who's really just a handicapper. I mean, he never finished too far behind her either. I mean, I'm not looking for excuses. She's certainly a ride that you want to be on in the race. But I said he didn't think she was a standout.
Well, nice to have you back and standing here in the winner's enclosure, and all the best for the rest of the evening.
Sheldon, thank you very much.
Welcome back to jockey Anton Marcus. Let's get Peter Gibson into the winner's enclosure. And I said to the boys this morning, lump on. If he doesn't win today, then we give up.
It was getting that way. I mean, Peter basically bore the brunt of the frustration because his work is exceptional. And, you know, he's got a fantastic pedigree. He's a half-brother to a Group 1 winner, Noble Air, which I bought from Brendan Norman, Connington stud, in foal. Unfortunately, the mare actually died foaling to this chap. I tried twice to sell him, and he didn't get sold. So he certainly belonged. But I do want to thank Jan Scholz and his family for coming into the horse with me. They're new owners in the game. And, of course, Crawford Racing. And I think I should mention the fact that he's fed on Red Mills, this Irish imported feed from Ireland, Connolly's Red Mills. So well done to the guys in Ireland, representing them in the country. But, yeah, this is a fantastic win.
International flavour will be happy with Ramsey in second, a big exactor.
Fantastic. That's a surprise. You know, he had a difficult gelding. Robert Chung obviously bought him at the Natal sale off the TV. He saw this chunky black colt. He said, have I seen him? I said, yes. Is he straight? I said, yes. Buy him up to 100, and we got him for 90. So well done to Robert. He looks like he's going to win soon. So congrats there too.
Well, enjoy.
Thank you very much, Sheldon. Cheers.
And last but not least, the winning groom, Tembaletu Siko. Tembaletu Siko, you can move across there. You're going to get your 1,000 Rand token. Peter, if you wouldn't mind doing the honors there, Peter will hand over the token. So there we go. Double whammy there. Well done to Tembaletu Siko. Gets his 1,000 Rand token. And Valiente brings home the money in race number 1.